Today, life is digital, but when you started off, how was that journey? How did you come across this? I mean, you were one of the visionaries thinking that this will become an important space. So what was that click of a moment?
You know, I'll never forget, I saw my first website in 1994, and it was a recipe for making chocolate chip cookies. And I thought, oh, this will never take off. Well, a year later, in 95, I was running a rating system for computer games, and the US Senate held hearings on what was then being called cyber porn. And I was asked to testify about whether our rating system for computer games would work online. And I said, yes, of course it would. This would be ideal. The problem is I had not a clue how the web worked, how websites were created, how rating systems might be able to operate. But, you know, we pulled together very, very smart people. And a year later, with the help of Microsoft and the World Wide Web Foundation, we created the first rating system on the internet. But even then, in 1996, it did still seem to be a kind of a fringe thing, except that every year, it grew and grew and grew. And then, of course, you know, by the year 2000, we were in the dot-com bubble. We had also got funding from the European Union. I moved my family back to the UK to get the EU funding. We got Europeans involved. And then, you know, something called Web 2.0 came along around 2004, 2005, which was the rise of social media. And kids were starting to create the content we used to try and keep them away from. Oh, and they were doing it on these new funny mobile phones that could also access the internet. And that's when a light bulb really went on to say, rating systems probably are not going to work in this new world. What we need is a safe and invigorating place for companies, governments, researchers, NGOs to come together to collaborate and to innovate in this new space. And that's why we set up FOSI in 2007.